Hello friends, welcome to our channel. In this video, we are going to talk about 3GPP network evolution. So we have a variety of technologies starting from 1G going up to 5th generation or 5G. So 1G was one of the technology which was basically analog technologies where we are using analog modulation for carry our voice services. Starting with 2G, we have moved on to digital modulation, and that's where we also call these as digital cellular networks. So the first technology, which was a global technology called as GSM, Global System for Mobile Communication. Then we also had some packet switching services along with GSM, which are referred as GPRS and Edge. GPRS, General Packet Radio Services, and Edge, which is Enhanced Data Rate for GSM Evolution. All these networks had circuit switching services for supporting voice and packet switching services for supporting data. We moved on to 3G, where we made major changes to the radio access network. We had a variety of versions in 3G as well. Initial versions referred as UMTS or WCDMA, and then we had some later versions which are referred as HSDPA, HSUPA, and combinedly called as HSPA. HSPA here refers as high speed packet access. We also had another version which is called as HSPA Plus, which was evolution towards LTE kind of network. Then in 4G, we had two different versions which are referred as LTE and LTE Advanced. LTE, which is release 8 LTE, and LTE Advanced, which is release 10 LTE. We also had another building block which is leading towards the 5G world, and that is referred as LTE Pro, LTE Advanced Pro. So in 2017, we had first version of 5G, and that includes radio network as NR and the core network as 5GC. If we look at it, we started with as low as 9.6 kbps back in GSM days, and today we are expecting data rates on the tunes of 2010, where 20 Gbps in downlink and 10 Gbps in uplink. Also, all these technologies like GSM, GPRS, Edge, they were deployed in the same radio frequencies. WCDMA, HSPA, HSPA Plus, they are also deployed in the same radio channels, which are typically 5 MHz. Here, in case of GSM, it was typically 200 kHz. WCDMA, it was 5 MHz. LTE, it was scalable bandwidth between 1.4 to 20 MHz. In LTE Advanced, it went up to 100 MHz. And in 5G, we are expecting bandwidths of up to 500 MHz and beyond. So we got started somewhere around 1980s, and now we are in 2021, where we are already having 5G kind of networks. Please note, all these numbers are tentative numbers just to show you the journey. They are not the exact information related to every technology, right? So in addition to this, we have multiple groups under ITU. Some are referred as 3GPP, where we have technologies like GSM, GPRS, Edge, WCDMA, HSDPA, HSUPA. For 4G, we have LTE, LTA, and LTE Advanced Pro. And then we have 5G kind of technologies. All the standards related to these technologies can be looked at the website, which is referred as 3gpp.org. In addition to this, we had a lot of CDMA related technologies, which are referred as CDMA IS95, CDMA 2000, EVDO, EVDV. EVDO is referred to evolution for data only, and EVDV is refers to evolution for data and voice. In addition to this, there is a lot of interest coming from non-3GPP segment, where we have networks like Wi-Fi, wireline, WiMAX, and both 4G and 5G have a lot of option to interwork with these non-3G technologies. So non-3G technologies is again going to be an interesting aspect both for 4G network as well as 5G network. Please note, LTE has got a lot of penetration and has become universal standard for 4G implementation. So what are the difference? So we started from first generation, and now we are already at 5th generation. So all these generations, they actually give us much higher data rate, where we started with few kbps here in 1G and 2G, and today we are talking about 20 and 10 Gbps kind of data rate. So our data rates are increasing, our latencies are decreasing, and we are going to have a lot of new use cases with the 5G kind of network, right? So the next generation, which is 5th generation, is going to be very exciting, enabling a lot of new use cases related to machines, related to devices. So that's all what we have in this video. In the upcoming videos, we are going to talk about some more fundamentals about the telecom networks.